Hi, I'm Soren Kaplan, co-founder of Praxie. Digital transformation is a buzzword these days, and so I'm going to demystify really how you do it and how you need to think about doing it strategically and tactically. So basically, a digital transformation plan engages stakeholders and does the right things to actually move the needle and digitize your business processes to support your business strategy. So the first step is basically that. Work with your leadership team to really define your objectives for your digital transformation plan. But you want to start with the business strategy. What are those critical business strategies you have that will be accelerated and amplified through digital technology and digital process improvement? So engage leadership, and you can do that through interviews and through meetings. Link strategies, your business strategies, to your digital transformation goals, and then create KPIs for your digital transformation so you know they're moving the needle on your business strategies. That's really the first step. It can take anywhere from a few days to a couple of weeks, depending on the complexity of what you're doing, maybe even a little longer if you're in a large organization. Develop a roadmap is the second step. So what that basically means is you've got your objectives, your goals, your KPIs, evaluate your capabilities that you have to do digital transformation. That's in terms of like your project team and so forth, but also your digital capabilities. What do you have in place? And where are your gaps? You want to finalize the processes that you prioritize for your transformation. You might look at ease of implementation as well as business impact. Those are two usually good criteria to look at, but essentially prioritize which business processes you're going to digitize to support your priority business strategies from your goals so that you can get focused. You can't digitize everything all at one time. And then you want to create a phased roadmap. You might want to figure out what the quick wins are and then build to longer term, bigger impact digital processes. Whatever it is, you want everyone to agree on that roadmap so that you know what the short-term, midterm, and long-term plans and actions and deliverables are. Then you want to create your plan. So you've got your roadmap. That's at a higher level strategic view. Now for your short-term projects, what's the plan? Timelines, tasks, who's going to manage it, who's going to work on it, how you know that it's successful, and by when. It's really kind of the blocking and tackling. And that's where you want to start to really work with technology providers and your internal teams to move fast, iterate, use agile processes, and digitize your priority shorter term processes. Then execute and review. You want to implement all of this, of course, and you want to track that. You want to also review how it's going along the way. There's a lot of design thinking and agile processes and user experience testing, things like that, that will allow you to iterate fast and review and learn so that you want to engage the right stakeholders, those being impacted by the changes, and your sponsors in learning with you so that you can calibrate as necessary. You want to identify successes, you want to identify gaps, you want to fill the gaps and leverage your successes as you move forward. Then as you implement and you go live with some of your digital transformations, you want to track and optimize. That basically means you want to monitor your KPIs, make sure you've got traction, the things that you said you wanted to measure, and the objectives that you had actually are being advanced. You want to keep getting that stakeholder input. Are things working? What's not? You want to fix it. And then you want to just keep iterating that improvement. So those are the steps. Now, I do want to emphasize at the bottom of this model, these are the critical success factors. You want to create that core team to drive all this forward, who has executive presence, who can engage sponsors and other stakeholders. You want a diverse team, you want clear roles, and you want regular cadence of meetings so that you can make sure everything's being driven forward in a kind of a strategic yet tactical way. And then finally, you want to engage stakeholders. It's all that change management stuff where you want to map out who's being impacted, who are the sponsors. You want to tailor communications, tailor engagement, tailor training to those stakeholder groups. And then you want to keep updating and over communicating to make sure everyone's aligned throughout that whole digital transformation process.